President Donald Trump's statement of support for Saudi Arabia was perhaps no great shock in Turkey, but there was derision.
Dünkü açıklama komik bir açıklamadır.
Yesterday's statement is just comical. The CIA would know not only who killed him, but what colour the consulate cats were.
The Turkish government has said nothing officially, but privately is angered by the US president ignoring a horrific murder because of economic reasons. And there are worries this could lead to other governments abandoning human rights.
If you have a situation in the United States where you have a leader which is hostile to principles, if you have a situation that you have in the European Union where many leaders who were once defending human rights principles are now indifferent or silent to abuses taking place, for example, here in Turkey or elsewhere, I think this is a very damaging time for human rights principles.
Amnesty has issued a report about how women activists have been tortured and abused in detention in Saudi Arabia, but without the leverage of a powerful country like the US, little is likely to change. And without US support, it will be difficult for Turkey to get answers from Saudi Arabia about who really ordered the killing of Jamal Khashoggi.
Turkey's position actually is too weak to get an answer or, let's say, a conclusive answer from the Saudi Arabia side. Because most probably the United States and the European Union will not push this problem any further.
For Turkey, this is not just a political, economic issue, it's also a criminal one. A murder has been committed and they want to investigate it and solve it. But they say that investigation is being hampered by a lack of Saudi cooperation. The Turks are demanding details about the day Mr Khashoggi was murdered. They've asked the Saudis who, if not the Crown Prince, gave the order. They want the men accused tried in a Turkish court. And they want to know where Mr Khashoggi's remains are. But Turkey can't force this alone.
It has to be an international investigation under the powers of the UN Secretary General. Okay? So it has to be an investigation where there is an experienced investigative team with the power to go anywhere. They need to go to interview witnesses, to interview suspects. And only in these circumstances, I think, will genuine justice be possible.
This murder has gone from the realms of a tragic Hollywood movie script to a political chess game. It may be that with the help of Donald Trump, Saudi Arabia has the advantage. Tony Birtley, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.